up, everyone? I'm so excited to be here. Happy 8 a.m. Pacific time on your Elevated Living Show. I'm your host, Amanda Marie Masters, and I'm so excited to have Miss Emily Harrison on today. I had to bring her on because she is my soul sister, rock star buddy. We had the best times back in the day when we had our little show together. So still being in the eclipsing energies, I was like, you know what? I got to bring her on and we got to do our rock star guided meditation that we always used to do. Sometimes with my bringing through channeling, and Emily really doing her amazing work in her guided meditation. And I just have to comment on Emily's total elemental fairy look today. Looking fabulous, darling.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I cannot pull up. This is so funny. Are you sharing it out?
I just did. Okay. So I don't have to talk and multitask.
I know it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. I totally get it. I understand. Anyway, I'm really excited for all of you guys to be coming on this morning because we are still bathing in these eclipse energies. It is so intense. It is like, and honestly, I am at a point where I cannot even, oh, everyone's here. Hi, everyone's here. Good morning. Hello, Karen. Yay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be working with Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Oh my gosh, I love to hear that. Oh, Cindy. Cindy.
Yeah. Come on. Good morning, everyone. So, yeah, if you're coming on, say good morning, where you're from. Hey guys, this time when you share it out, maybe Emily and I will both do a little something with you. Whoever shares out the most. Emily and I will do a little something with you. I had to bring Emily on today, as I was saying, because the energies are so dang powerful that I can hardly keep up. Oh, Teresa, good morning. It's hard not to stop and have to say good morning to everyone. Bo saying good morning from San Diego. What's up, Bo? Yay, I love Bo.
You know what I love about what you said about not keeping up, though?
What?
You said that before we came on, you had moved into such a flow where you weren't even remembering your schedule, but it was just like coming out of you with ease.
Yes,
I'm like, ooh, I want that. I assume when you were talking about that, I was like, ooh, I'll receive that. Ooh.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
So if you're finding yourself not able to keep up, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I have not been keeping up. I mean, that's not true. Everything's working in divine timing, perfect order. It's incredible how my schedule, and Diane is listening in. Diane was a witness yesterday. I was on the phone with her yesterday, and we were talking about February 23rd because she's put together a huge event here in San Diego. It's local, where there's 6 powerhouse ladies doing a day retreat. Okay, here in San Diego on February 23rd, which I'm a part of.
Yeah.
Super excited, super excited. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. But anyway, February 23rd here in San Diego. So I'm talking to her about the event. And she goes, oh, when is your daughter's musical? Because my daughter's in Les Miserables at her high school. And I go, oh, my daughter's musical's on February 23rd. And I'm like, oh. It's the same day. I can't even believe this. But it turns out everything works out perfectly. I'm going to the evening performance. And I kept saying that I was not going to go to the day performance at 2:00. And I didn't really consciously even register. I didn't even consciously register why. I didn't consciously register why I was not going to my daughter's 2 p.m. because she has several. So I'm going to go to some of the other ones. And I just said, no, I'm going to go to the 7:00 p.m. Well, it turns out the schedule and everything is going to work out perfectly. And this has been happening consistently. Or if I get an idea, I'm like, like I told you, I'm like, I need to get my hair did. I have a new hairdo. And then I want to get a photo shoot. You know, I got my hair done. I was able to schedule the photo shoot for today easily. it's like this surrender. Ever since my elbow injury, which guys, great. I'm like, seriously, I'm like nearly fully healed. I can do everything with my elbow almost. Ever since my elbow.
You surrendered in that moment. It's like you created that surrender pattern.
I did.
And now you like shifted your time and space, man. Dude, lady, goddess.
Dude. And Miss Katie Bray, who's also I also saw on here, who's starting the show here on the Akashic Academy Network. Woo woo! Living with the Lights On. Miss Katie Bray.
Such a great title. I love that. I loved it. It lit me up.
So exciting. She's going to be on here February 4th. Monday, February 4th at 9 a.m. It's going to be her first show. Super excited. But Miss Katie is a phenomenal clairvoyant psychic. And what she told me that made perfect sense is when I fell and hit my elbow like that, I literally crashed into a new dimension, a new way of living. And ever since then, I've been integrating. I've been very slow. Yes. I've been using my left hand for everything. I've been using a different part of my brain, using the left body a lot more. And in that moment, as we discussed, when I fell, I had a choice. The voice I literally heard when I fell, because my right arm buckled, my elbow went the wrong way, and I hit my head. And what I heard was very specifically, you could be knocked out right now. And I said, no. And I sat up and I started saying, my cells are healed. My cells are healing. My cells are healed. And I could feel all the pain and blood and everything like rushing, my cells kind of reorganizing my right arm, all the energy rushing. What is going on? And I just kept saying, my cells are healed. My cells are healing. And that's where the healing process started. So the way that Katie described it is that I literally crashed into a new dimension. This was the way for me to slow to a stop for recalibration and integration. And I have to tell you that ever since then, with these eclipsing energies and everything else, I've had waves of excitement. My sessions with people are off the charts. My work with people has just been phenomenal. And at the same time, there's times when I'm really, really tired. I don't know if you've experienced the same thing, but I'm very tired, or, I'm feeling really good, or whatever it may be. It's like this, it's been this continual, like waves of energy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm definitely experiencing an ebb and flow of energy right now, but that's part of the downloads and learning. And I just can't echo you more. Holy crap. The downloads that are coming in and the insight that is coming in when I'm in session with people or I'm working with my students because of multiple souls being drawn together doing this work, it's huge. But it's coming in so regularly. Like I'm carrying a book around with me so that I can keep all of it down because the downloads are just coming in so many different directions. Do you guys lose your coffee cup when you're walking around in the morning? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my book like in my coffee cup. And if somebody opens that and reads that, they're going to be like, what's wrong with mom? And it's so scribble scrabble because it comes in. They'll have to like squint like this to read it. But yeah, the energies coming in are just shifting everything.
And it's interesting how we just were talking about before the show started, how we have to surrender. We think like we use our mind, or we have ideas, or we feel momentum. And
I was talking about this before we got on the show. My process wasn't as smooth as yours. I like how you're talking about how smooth yours is.
Well, I don't know. It's been off and on. There's moments where there's frustration.
I use the bulldozer analogy.
Like on a pillow, like, everything's fabulous. It's been an ebb and flow. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to see one person. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I need to go do this. I don't feel like, I've had the ebb and flow of energy. It's not been perfect. There's been moments of like, what is going on? Is this all going to work? Right?
Yes.
Is this really working? Just even in that moment talking to Diane yesterday, it was like, oh, the event is on the same day as my daughter's musical. And then I took a breath and I was like, oh, wait, it's all going to work because. And so it hasn't been perfect. But anyway, go ahead with your story.
Well, I want to tell a story about Jack, my son, and the cosmic waves that you've created in terms of healing. But I just want to share quickly, in case this is applicable for any of you guys, big manifestors, big visionaries, big dreamers out there. And you probably are if you're magnetized into this space. Even though there's a lot of expansion, there's a lot of creative inspiration, there's a lot of momentum to get things done. There's also an interesting, this ebb and flow energy for me has been showing up in some of the huge advancements that I've made on some projects have been bulldozed. And this is more than one area. And it was really funny. I recognized this the other day because I had invested about 6 hours into a project that ended up getting bulldozed. But my time in that project completely allowed for the opening of where I'm going with it now. And I'm super excited. It wasn't until after the fact that I was like, oh, I could have actually been really frustrated that just got bulldozed. And there are about 3 major projects that I was like super excited. And then I just had to get bulldozed. And I'm actually super excited about the bulldoze too, because I understand why. All right, let me tell you the story about Jack.
Go.
I don't know why I'm getting all excited because my son had a bad wreck yesterday. We were out skiing. This is actually my ski hair. It's funny that we both have different hair than usual. This is what happened.
I love your ski hair, though. I love your ski hair. I love your ski hair. I think you look very fairy elemental today. I love it.
It takes a significant amount of time to comb through this mask and conditioner after the skiing. Jack crashed into a tree. Bad crash. Leg disoriented. It was so interesting because I'm going to keep this a bridge because we got a lot of work to do today. But I told the story of Amanda's healing at our dinner table that night after that show. I was that 2 or 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah. My accident was just 2 weeks ago yesterday. And I'm like almost fully functioning with the right arm, guys. I have a fracture in the radius bone of my elbow in the right arm. And I'm almost fully functioning. So anyway, go ahead.
So I didn't tell the story, the details that you told about the hit, the knowing it was bad. He told the exact same story. He was like, I heard a voice. I heard the first small voice run through that said, this is really bad. And he said his leg was, he said he wondered for a second if his leg was even still attached.
Wow.
I know.
I know.
He looked down, twisted the wrong way. And he didn't think he could get up. And then he was like, no. He said the same thing, no. He said, I am going to get up and get off of the mountain. He said, I remembered the story about your friend. But what was cool is that he remembered me telling the story. But similar guides must have been coming in and walking him through that, how that step-by-step process kind of goes, because it's just so similar and synchronous. And as he was able to get down off of the mountain, he couldn't really walk well after that. Like after he was down and he sat down and the inflammation began to set in on him, he said he had some anger and some frustration starting to come up. I just reminded him, it's going to get in your way. Just keep letting it go. It's white light. I gave him a pendant to help, a carnelian to help him heal that. He was like, Mom, I think I'm a miracle worker. It's like, it doesn't hurt. I can walk on it.
That's your child telling you. He said no. He said no to a severe injury, and he started the healing process.
Choice. It's dimension shifting.
Girl, that's amazing. And that he remembered you telling him my story about my elbow and how when I crashed and hit my head, I heard you could be knocked out right now. And I said, no. And I sat up and I started my cells are healed. My cells are healing. That's incredible that your child chose to do that, because children are naturally so powerful. So I can't even imagine what kind of impact. So how is he this morning, or do you know yet?
He's 15 years old. He's not awake yet.
Yeah, he's not awake yet. Yeah. Yeah. So you'll continue the healing process today. That's what I see. You'll just
Beautiful. Thank
continue
you.
that work with him and all your woo-woo crystals and all those kind of things. So Teresa says malachite helps with bones.
Awesome. Thank you.
So that's really important to know. One thing I mentioned earlier for everyone on, whoever shares out the most will get a little bit of time with both Emily and I, possibly. Definitely with me. I will
I'll do it.
Okay, well, we have another surprise too. Everyone needs to stick around because we have a surprise that we're going to be bringing forward in a bit.
All right, let's dive in and rock and roll so I have as much time to like glow as possible.
Okay. Okay. So today, so everyone share this out so people can experience these powerful energies, because we are still, let's talk about the energy still going on. You know, we're talking about these waves moving through as we are all in the transformation. Everyone listening in today and that will be listening and moving forward, we are really in this big transformation right now. I mean, it's a big wave of energy that is helping awaken masses. There are so many people that are asking questions about awakening and ascension and spirituality that you would never even think would come out of their mouths. You know,
Mark
even
Cuban said it was going to happen.
What's that?
I said Mark Cuban said it was going to happen.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He said within the next 20 years, our entire society this will be where we are seeking our entertainment, our knowledge. Like, everything is shifting around this.
Yeah, it's amazing what's happening energetically right now. And you have people like Ellen DeGeneres that has like 1 billion followers saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, I go to my clairvoyant medium. Oh yeah, I talk to my, I do healing work, and I'm into that." And that kind of stuff. So, people are talking about it more and more openly. People are asking questions. People are inquiring. And so here we are. We have these waves of energy coming in. People cannot deny what they're experiencing and feeling. People are asking. I know people that have, let's say, mastered the 3D world. They are leaders in business. They are extremely successful. And they want to know more. They're not okay. They feel empty inside. It's like it's almost like a brand new newborn baby. They want to know more about why they're here, what's happening, what's coming next, what happens when they're going to pass, where their family members are. People are asking these questions now more than ever. Most people listening in on here are well adjusted and ready for these energies. It's most important. Self-care is number 1 right now. If you're ignoring when you need to rest, if you're ignoring when you need to take better care of yourself, eating healthy, whatever it is, you're going to feel it. It's going to nail you 10 times harder. You have got to adhere to self-care. You come first. You come first. And when you take care of yourself, everything else falls in order. And I can tell you, experimenting on myself with my elbow injury and everything, I have practiced a whole new level of self-care. Okay. And my children have really showed up and helped me so much with so many things around the house and, what they used to not do or be capable of. They've been very willing to support and help with. And I have had to adhere to quiet nap times, with these waves of energy coming through. Sometimes I feel really energized and excited, like that's happening. And then I'm like, I have to take a nap. I don't want to talk to anyone. I can't connect with anyone. I can't send one more email. I need a nap. Yeah.
I'm like, I could go forever. I got so many things I'm inspired that I'm working on and people I'm connected and I can go. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, it's nap time. I got to rest.
Yeah, exactly. Nancy's on here. She's like, I've had nights of sleeping like 9 hours. Exactly. People I know have been sleeping like 10 hours sometimes and stuff like that. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. You braggers. I've been sleeping like 4 hours.
Oh my God.
But it's okay. Actually, when I do get my little nap during the day, there's a lot of energy that's available for me right now. It's good. I'm really, and I love the wee hours. I love them.
Exactly. So Brian, so what we're going to do right now, everyone, I want everyone to get comfortable. We're going to go into meditation. Emily and I are going to share the energies of meditation. So Brian Cable just came in and he said, manifestation is so easy right now because of the energies we have right now. It's amazing. We can manifest anything, including healings. So here's the deal. These are the energies that are being offered. There's really a huge shift going on right now.
Huge.
Part of this meditation today will be manifesting. Okay, so everyone get settled in because we're going to go down to the core of Mother Earth, and I'm going to open up a new space for manifesting. Okay, this is a space that I've been going into lately myself for manifesting, and I've had so many powerful things come through, you guys, so many amazing opportunities and experiences that I cannot even dream up. They are literally being magnetized. So we're going to go there. We're going to go to this space for manifesting. And then Emily's going to take us up to some galactic level of consciousness. I don't even know, but
she's like, I don't know what they're going to do, but that's what they're telling me you're going to do. I'm like, okay.
That's right.
Let's go.
Exactly. I just knew that you had to be on the show with me today because we're supposed to take them on this journey together. Our energies combined,
yes,
are off the charts. So it's time, Mama.
Let's go.
Let's go. So with that being said, I want everyone to get comfortable as we start to lead ourselves into this magnificent guided meditation. Okay. Relax, get yourself comfortable here. I want you to begin by taking breaths deep into the belly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax, 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 relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push it out. Relax, 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 relax. This time when you take a deep breath in, inhale white light. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Relax, 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 relax. Just feel the energy shifting as your body calms into a deeper state of consciousness, going deeper and deeper as you relax. I now want you to imagine yourself as this beautiful ball of light energy floating right out in front of your heart chakra. This beautiful ball of light energy, we're going to connect down into the core of Mother Earth, and we're going to move up to Creator's vibration from there with Miss Emily Harrison. So with that being said, I want you to imagine yourself as this beautiful ball of light energy that is you. And we're going to bring it in through the solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, upper legs, knees, lower legs, feet, down through the floor, down through your earth chakra, down through the crystalline caves, down through the layers of Mother Earth, all the way into the core of Mother Earth. This beautiful ball of light energy that is you is going to open and expand out, expand, 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 expand. It's going to expand out beyond Mother Earth and connect in with the star systems. You're also going to move up into the ancient root systems of Mother Earth in all directions as the roots of the trees are connected globally. This ancient system of communication, sacred knowledge, information, healing from Mother Earth, you are now connected into and experiencing in your body, in your vibration, allowing these energies to move up into your body now, allowing for integration, healing, balance, compassion, unconditional love for the self, clearing, balance as you ground these magnificent energies in your shift in consciousness now. Mother Earth now presents herself as this magnificent tree, this gigantic tree with this goddess face, Her branches moving about, creating this vortex of energy around you as she appears before you now. She moves her branches around you for healing, grounding, clearing. She now places one of her branches like a hand on your heart chakra. I want you to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. As you feel the expansion on your chest now, your heart chakra, as she places her hand, her branch-like hand on your heart chakra. She now moves a branch around behind you, right between your shoulder blades. She places another hand. You feel the expansion and the opening of your toroidal field of light, your heart chakra, your heart toroid opening. It's beginning to cycle the energy out the front into the back, out the front into the back, in all directions, moving this energy more, getting more and more powerful as you open your heart field. Mother Earth supporting the opening of your heart field, the solidifying of your heart field, your electromagnetic field around you now being fortified with light. As you're sitting in this higher vibrational frequency, these energies coming in from the core of Mother Earth are now raising your vibrational frequency in your cells, elevating your consciousness to this new level that you are experiencing, allowing the water in your body, as you're made of 80% water, to vibrate at a higher state of consciousness, making your energy more crystalline in nature. Allowing for the vibrational frequency to be more crystalline in your cells and the water in your cells in your body, allowing this energy to continue to raise in consciousness. Feeling the vibrational frequency in your cells in all its power now. Harnessing the energies of the grounding of the core of Mother Earth, harnessing the energies coming into the planet now, experiencing this light coming down into the core of Mother Earth as we're grounding, integrating, and balancing these energies within the physical body. As we're working to raise the consciousness in your cells. Like I said, you're made of 80% water. So the water in your cells and through your systems is vibrating at a higher level now, creating more crystalline structures, making you more crystalline in the body, allowing for more light to come into the body, higher integrations to come into the body, activation, DNA activation in every cell of the body, activating higher access points of consciousness through the DNA field of light, allowing your additional strands of DNA to be activated now. I'm saying all these things to you. Just allow these energies to assimilate in the body and grounding in the body now.
Beautiful. Thank you. Whew. Just everybody's.
We're not going to.
Got what? You're pausing. I thought that meant it was my turn.
Oh, we're going to go into God's room for manifesting. Okay. And then we'll go.
And then we'll
go up. Mother Earth wanted to open the heart space and raise the vibrational frequency before we step into God's room for manifesting.
Good, because that's what they're going to be doing some, that makes more sense now. We're going to be doing some lots of brain work in this God's room. And when it's my turn, I'll explain it all to you. But it's making more sense.
So with that being said, we're now going to, Mother Earth is now before you. She's spinning her vibrant vortex of energy before you now, spinning at such a high state of consciousness. The entire area around you begins to spin down into a drain. As you sit in the core of Mother Earth, everything begins spinning around you beyond the speed of light. goes down into a drain. And as it goes down into a drain, you enter into a white room. You are now sitting in a white room. As you sit in this white room, you hear God is present. This white room is for very high frequency vibration of manifesting. As you sit in this space, you are in this higher state of consciousness for manifesting now. I want you to take a moment to declare what you are ready and what you want to bring into your life now in this higher state of consciousness. I want you to declare what you are ready for in this higher state of consciousness now. Experiencing this powerful vibrational frequency of light and energy. I want you to declare what you want to bring into your life now. I see a world of peace, peace within, understanding the connection of unconditional love, oneness, healing, ascension, that we are all connected in this white room. I want you to declare to yourself now what you want to bring into your life, what you desire in this space, in this vibration. I can feel all of you as beacons of light, declaring your wishes, your dreams, your desires. I want you to feel the energy of what you want to bring to you in this white room. As this space, this God's room that we are in, is for you to manifest your desires. I want to manifest peace within. Peace within signifies peace around the world. Shared resources, unconditional love. With that being said, I'm now going to turn it over to Emily. Miss Emily Harrison.
Yeah.
As we come back into the core of Mother Earth, we're sitting in the core. Mother Earth's vibration all around us. You want to bring us up, Miss Emily?
Actually, they want to do the work in your God's room. May I have the permission to work in that space with everybody? Are you there? Miss Amanda, do you hear me? Amanda, do you hear me? Does anybody hear me?
Yes.
You do hear me.
And you are no longer, just to let you know, you are no longer on my screen, my Be Live screen. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Can you go back out and back in? Okay, she's coming back in. Okay, she's coming back in. The energies are so powerful. We lost Miss Emily for a moment. There she is. Yay. Hi, darling.
Hey, I just jumped dimensions too.
I know. I lost you. I lost. Everyone could still see you. I could see you on my screen on my phone. But I lost you on my. I lost you on my B Live, so I couldn't hear you.
Here's what's coming in is that if you'll grant your permission for us to stay in this space, there is some brain work that they want to bring in because you know I work very candidly. When I jumped in and then you told me that we were still going down there, I arranged for mind programs to support all of those declarations that we made within that space. Mm-hmm. And they want to tie in this idea of that we were talking about before, of still recognizing the importance of ebb and flow, the importance of balance, and sometimes the importance of bulldozing is how it's showing up in my life. In this moment, they're bringing my awareness to like the Great Flood or Atlantis, like the destruction that happened when everything was wiped out. They want to wipe out because our brain is mostly water, all previous programming. And files were brought forward that I want each one of you to have the opportunity to receive. These files are like brain mapping files that allow for the synapses in your brain. You know how when a frustrating situation comes and it triggers you, the next thing you know, within nanoseconds, your mind has gone on its own path of thinking. This is a reconstruction for each one of us to support every single one of those declarations that we just brought in. Can we do that in your room?
Let's do that.
All right. So just bringing everyone's awareness back to God's room. And as we've been going, a lot of insight has been coming in for me. As I work in the Akashic records, I work with ascended masters, angels, teachers, loved ones, guides. Teachers are light beings who are lesson specific. And I feel like there is a teacher coming forward now just to illuminate and draw our attention to some connections within this space. So before we move into the brain remapping, the first insight coming in is when Amanda talked about opening up this new space, this new room for manifesting. This is part of and a huge aspect of what she did in the physical when she went through the process of her own declaration of healing. And one of the reasons that manifestation is so powerful right now, or I should say, one of the prerequisites to harnessing it to its full capacity is recognizing that we are already healed. And when we are in that space of oneness, of health, and that is what I label it our jumping off point. The gates of manifestation move into this level of ease that she described. And Amanda has so graciously volunteered to go through the process of moving this through the physical planet in this way. The rest of us have the opportunity to receive that same like it's almost like she walks through the dimensions with the machete, chopping it down. And thank you, sister, because we can walk much more effortlessly behind you on this path that you created when we recognize what you have done for us.
Thank you, Mona. That's so beautiful. Thank you.
So I also want to share with you the first moment of breath that we took together back in this meditation. As soon as we took that breath, I knew exactly what was coming in and what they were going to do. You'll be seeing it on my face. I had a hard time not saying, oh, I just got it. But I want you guys to go back and watch the video. I want you to also recognize that when Mother Earth, in the form of this tree, personified as this tree, came and she placed her hand on your heart, the front and back, and she activated the toroidal field, you became super magnetic to all of your thoughts, to all of your powers. It almost was like it was almost like this is the final healing, they said. And I hesitate to use those words because I know our shit still comes up and we're still constantly growing. But I heard that. And I'll just tell you guys. I heard it.
So powerful. So powerful.
Because manifestation is happening so quickly, because you have become so magnetic, the underlying programs of thought and belief that are no longer serving you must go in this moment. in this space, in this God's creator room, calling up this energy from the Mother Earth, the sacred waters that are supporting you, bring them all the way up through your body. And as they come up, this is like the great flood. Pull them all the way up to the top of your head. Let's focus on the brain. The brain is mostly water. Just allow that cleansing to effortlessly happen. And now those waters are residing, moving back down, cleansing as they go. Leaving you a crystalline clean slate on which to choose what you download into your being. All the files were divinely prepared for you. As soon as I had the awareness that this is what we were doing. And that's the beauty of awareness and your imagination and being creative, is that you can energetically prepare and support space for yourself, for each other, for the collective. Called in the support of our guides, our higher selves. God is present in this space. Truly, everyone, the only reason that the God energy shows up as your higher self, as Melchizedek, as Mother Mary, as whatever it is because it's moving through the consciousness of our collective human beings, and we show up as individual reflections of God. It's really all the same thing. When Amanda calls and acknowledges the presence of the God source in this space, it is the oneness, it is the unity of all and everything. And before you ask, it has been prepared for you. All of the energetic, it's almost like this is I'm seeing like it's an electrical system. This is working on the electrical systems within your brain. Water is a very powerful conductor of energy. The brain is now refreshed. It is ready to receive these new electrical codes, these electrical patterns, each one designed to support a pattern of belief that will engage and activate the manifestation of all of your declarations in this space. Take yourself back to those declarations, and it's going to happen very quickly, just like files being downloaded very quickly. Here's how I see them. I'm seeing them almost as, in my mind, I see like stars of light lighting up, and then like the constellation connections drawn that represent different patterns. So it's not that I'm
geometry.
Yes, it's not like I'm actually understanding from what point my brain jumps when it's following those thoughts. I'm seeing it visually like this, and seeing it with light, and seeing it with starlight. Okay. So each one of those declarations has its own pattern, its own starlight, sacred geometric file within the universe. We're going to be rapidly downloading those for each one of the declarations that you took on. Those are coming in through the third eye right now. It's really cool because we also talked about the colors that we were wearing before we came on. And we noted Amanda was really in that light blue, speaking your truth. Man, we declared it in that space, sister. And I talked about how mine had a little more of that indigo in it. These files are coming in through the third eye, receiving those. Now declaring that all of which you have downloaded and integrated in this sacred space today for your highest good is divinely and gracefully, with beautiful ease and unfolding, integrating and stabilizing within your system, within your personal system right now. Now it's stable. It's going to go in kind of rings outward. Okay. And as we go in rings outward, eventually we're all going to hit each other. So now it moves into your family, into your household, moving out to everyone that you work with, all your friends, all of the strangers that you touch on the street, that you meet, even if you touch them with your eyes and your smile. Integrating this Integrating it deep into Mother Earth. We're spreading it through the physical expressions of the God source here. Recognize now giving it back to the roots of Mother Earth. Mother Earth doing the work on the roots underground, the collective system, sending this knowledge, making it available globally. Recognizing that now your heart and mind are one. Just like space-time is an integration, the heart-mind is now an integration. So be it and so it is.
So it is, babe.
So let's just receive for just a couple breaths in this space. Amanda, we want to escort us out of this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the honor of allowing me to work here in this space with everyone.
Very beautiful. I now want everyone to walk out of this room. You see a door, you see the door open. I want you to walk back out of this room, back into the core of Mother Earth. So you're now back into this core, this high vibrational frequency. You see Mother Earth there before you, all the energy as you're in the core. We're now going to come back up through the core, back into our body. So we're going to come up through the core of Mother Earth, the layers of Mother Earth, the crystalline caves, your earth chakra, up through the floor, feet, lower legs, knees, upper legs, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra. Breaking up through the crown chakra, we're going to connect up to creator space, and we're going to act as beautiful bridges of light. I now, being up in creator space, I want you to look down into the cylinder of light, and I want you to see the top of your head sitting here. We're now going to jump back down into the cylinder of light, and we're going to come into the physical body. We're going to come back into the physical body. Come on down, come back into the head, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, upper legs, knees, lower legs, feet, down through the floor, coming back down to the physical body. I want you to begin by rotating your ankles, lower legs, wrists, shoulders, neck, and head. You're back down into the physical body. And when I count from 5 to 1, I want you to wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wake up. Come on back. Open your eyes. Come on back. Come on back, everyone.
Welcome back.
You are surrounded.
Aloha.
Aloha. Your electromagnetic field around you is fortified with light. You are sitting in this higher vibration. Allow your body to acclimate in this higher vibration. You are secured in the oneness and fortified in the light. Just allow your body to reacclimate. Why don't you go ahead and start commenting about how you're feeling, what's going on for you. This was an amazing, amazing meditation, Emily. Even with the technological hiccup, literally when Mother Earth was doing her thing and we went into, she activated the heart space in the toroidal field, you went black on my screen. You were gone. You were still on Facebook?
Well, that's what that makes sense of what they said. They're like, the healing, it like that is shift, like it is done, it is shifted, it is healed. We are one. There's like, it is just, I don't know. It was a very definitive message, so voice. Yeah.
So powerful. And I invite you guys to click on Watch Party too. That's a new thing where
what is that?
Okay, so if you click on Watch Party, all your friends see that you started a watch party. It's amazing. And then other people tune in. It's incredible. Diane did it for my show last week. She had a ton of people pop on the watch party. You got to click Watch Party. Yeah, it's amazing.
Can I tell one super fast story about Diane really fast? Because you talked about her being a witness to some of the
8:51. We got to wrap this up. But yes, Diane is my buddy, my soul sister, Diane Forrester, and Emily have now connected.
We were having a conversation, and she's telling this amazing story, and like she's like, oh my gosh, all of my guides and stuff were starting to come in. I literally I'm hearing voices outside of my office. I had to excuse myself. I'm like, hello, who's here? And then all of a sudden I realized, oh my gosh, I'm audibly hearing all of this in my house. It was crazy. And then I started laughing because I realized what was going on. She is a witness to powerful shifting energy.
Yeah, Diane's
People at 8:52. I was really fast.
Mm-hmm. That was good. That was really fast. Yeah. No, you and Diane had a very magical moment. So we need to wrap it up.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Emily, for coming on today. Miss Emily, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Network powerhouse, mama. 2 seconds. Do you want to talk about your Facebook group? Talk about your Facebook. Talk about the Akashic Academy group.
Everybody, if you are ready to go deeper into your own expansion, the Academy is leading the rise of the light workers. It doesn't stop when you start waking up. It doesn't stop when you start healing other people. You got to get connected with a soul tribe who's going to uplift and support you. And the energy continues to come in and evolve. So it's really important that you allow yourself to be working with leaders, with other light workers, other mentors who are evolving in real time with the real energies coming in the planet. And that is how we become the most effective, when we collaborate, when we share the knowledge, when we recognize that it's continuing to evolve within us, which is why the connection, the collaboration is so important. I want to invite you guys to join the Academy if you're not a member. We do exclusive trainings every single week for our light workers. They are off the charts. We've been working on manifesting inside intuitive development. I've been teaching that class. All of the replays are available as well. So if you decide to join and you're like, ooh, but I wanted that manifesting, but you have access to everything. So I'm going to put in really fast our link. Come and join us.
Yeah, come join the Akashic Academy Network group. Very powerful, incredible work. Emily's in there doing her thing every day almost, I think, right? You're like on there all the time. Yeah, very
I'm definitely on her all the time.
So join me next Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, morning San Diego time, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're tuning in from around the world. One last thing I want to mention is that if you want to come to the San Diego area for an amazing event, February 23rd, if you're in the San Diego area or want to come, Diane Forrester, who we're talking about, is putting on this incredible event. I am a speaker at this event. It's going to be insanely powerful. 6 really, really powerful manifestor women at this luxury space, Loma Santa Fe Country Club. Breakfast and lunch. If you want to find out more, you can go to my website, www.amandamariemasters.com. Very excited. Thank you, honey. Very excited about this event on February 23rd with Katie Bray is going to be a speaker who's on here. She's my clairvoyant. Diane, my dear friend Marcy Morrison, a lot of people who you've seen. Danny Henderson, very powerful clairvoyant. It's going to be an amazing full day retreat. It's 8 to 4 p.m. Breakfast and lunch, Loma Santa Fe Country Club. Highly recommend. I love you all. Tune in to Spirit Sessions next, just in about 5 minutes. Stay on the Akashic Academy Network. Check out Emily's link for the Akashic Academy Facebook group membership. Extremely, extremely powerful. And enjoy Miss Rhonda Elliott, Teresa Warren, and Bex Marie coming up in just a couple of minutes. Yeah. I love you, Emily.
I love you too.
My angel sister of light. I love you with all my heart. I'm so thankful you came on today. That meditation was one of the most incredible things I've ever experienced. It was phenomenal. Highly recommend if anyone's just popping on, even if you heard it, to do it again. Stay in this vibration of unconditional love for the self, compassion for the self, as that will reflect what you experience in your world. Good day, everyone. I love you all. And thank you, Miss Emily. You're my sweetheart.